It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Have your attention, please. We'll go into our post-race press conference for the NASCAR Sprint All-Star Race. We have our second place finisher, excuse me, and our third place finisher. Second place tonight was Greg Biffle, driver of the number 16 Dish Network Ford. Third place finisher was Matt Kenseth, driver of the number 17 DeWalt Nano Ford. Roush Fenway teammates. Greg, you had a strong car most of the evening. What were your thoughts about how the four segments played out and where you finished up?
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, we were just a mediocre car. You know, we could run, I was running third, fourth, right there, and we weren't, just way too tight, way too tight. And I think we finished up the first segment second, I think, and then we fell back a couple more spots. We got the big break, and we took a look at what Matt was doing and Carl, and made some adjustments to our car. Pretty aggressive. We wouldn't have done something like that in a normal race, and loosened it up a bunch. When the green flag dropped, I mean, man alive, I could not believe how fast my car was. It was unbelievable. I could just drive it anywhere on the mat, drive it in the corner, and just hold it to the floor. So, and Matt and Junior were racing really hard with each other, and I didn't want to, you know, get up in the middle of that mix because I knew we had another segment to go, and once they cleared each other, I was able to get in there and get by them, and at the end, I thought that it was going to be just easy. You know, I thought it was going to be Saturday night drive, and just went down into turn one after the restart, and the tires were just shattered, just way too tight, like it was at the beginning of the race. So, you know, then it got good, and I chased him down, and I had one opportunity, and he kind of closed the door on me a little bit, and I figured no sense pressing it right now. I got plenty more laps to go, and then it just got tighter and tighter as it went, and never got a chance to get back at him again. But kind of crazy to think if I'd have just stayed out that I probably would have, you know, kept my balance and probably would have been able to win. But thought for sure 2 tires was the right call. But you know, just excited that we ran that good, and really excited for next week and you know, for the 600. This is a big confidence boost for our team after Darlington race. This is a big comeback for us.
Thank you, Greg. And Matt, you've had back-to-back good finishes last week, and then this week tonight. Your thoughts?
I'm just happy to run that good. I mean, you know, with All-Star race, I mean, honestly, you know, by you guys might remember for a day or two, but I don't think anybody else really remembers anybody except for the winner who got the $1 million check. So I mean, to finish third is great, but it's not like we finished third and, you know, got a lot of points and all that. But for us, it was almost like a test, and it was a good morale booster, I think, for the team, and a big confidence booster. We haven't really been running very good this year, and when we have run good, we've had a lot of problems. And we were kind of back in. I thought anyway, we were kind of back in form a little bit. We were pretty competitive at times. Sometimes we were a little behind the 99. Sometimes we were a little behind the 16 and a couple other guys. But overall, I thought we had a pretty good car. If it runs solid like that, you know, for 600 miles, I think we'll have a car that can be a contender, and that's something I haven't felt like in a while.
I will take questions now for Greg or Matt. If you have one, raise your hand. We'll bring you the wireless. Start right here. Thanks.
Hi, guys. For either one of you, Tom Jensen, SpeedTV.com. You both alluded to how difficult it is to pass in this car, and it seems like whoever gets out front is gone. Is that going to change anything with how you guys deal with track position in the future, you know, and specifically in the 600, because it just doesn't seem like anybody can get by the leader anymore?
Yeah, it's kind of weird when you're that close together, you know, competition-wise or speed-wise. It's just, you just can't pass. And but earlier, you know, I was able to drive through that traffic and just mow them down and just drive off. My car was, you know, 0.3 faster than everybody else. So when it's that much faster, you can pass. But yeah, you're right. When they are really close to the same speed, it's just so tough to get position on somebody. And that's just, you know, the old cars were like that a little bit, but this car's a little more like that. But, you know, big racetrack. You run up and down the track, up at the top, up at the or down at the bottom, and try and get some clean air.
Other questions down here? Let's go upstairs for questions for either Greg or Matt. Go ahead.
David Poole, Charlotte Observer. Do you guys know what anybody can do that's running second next week for 600 miles? I mean, is it going to be all about pit strategy? Is it going to be all about track position? I mean, is that what we're looking forward to?
Well, there again, if I would have had my car like I had it the segment prior, we ran 0.4 or half a second faster every lap than the last segment. So I just got my car off, or I'd have been able to pass Casey. I think, relatively, I wouldn't say easy, but without him taking tires, if I wouldn't have been too tight, I think I could have got by him. But, yeah, I mean, you're just going to have to get a run at a guy. You're going to have to, take his line away somehow. Either, way up at the top, get on the outside of him, or get up, enter the corner high, and kind of diamond it down to try and get a run at him is kind of how you got to pass a guy. But I think they'll be passing. Just not probably a lot, I guess.
Stay upstairs. Go ahead.
Bob Hockers, NASCAR scene for both guys. Did you all consider Kane a legitimate threat to win this thing, considering he had gotten in on the fan vote? And what's your opinion on the fan vote in general?
I guess Greg don't want this one. I mean, I think, I felt like everybody was a contender, almost everybody, really, even though we never raced with Casey all night. No, not on me. When you get out front with this car, it's like magic. And if you got just the right balance, if you're a little tight and you get out in that clean air, I mean, it's a big deal. At Texas, we were just one of the boys and had a pit stop and got out in the lead, and we ran almost a half second faster, and we're probably, we were in position to win the race and ran up out of the way by a lap car and got back to 5th or 6th, and we were fifth or sixth place car again. So I mean, track position is just so much more important with this car. And if there could be a guy that's just running 4th or 5th all day with a good car, that'd be really good out front, and just until he gets a chance to get there, you don't know what he has. So, but never really thought of Casey that much because we never had to race with him, until the last pits.